I brought people together to start working on safety and thinking about intervention, prevention. A year later, as I was talking to different companies to try to attract them to come into our city, I asked them what was their biggest impediment. And most companies said, it's just the concept of safety. I understand that the stats aren't what they used to be, but how do we overcome that? And so I didn't have the luxury of adding additional police officers to our force. I have a really small staff, so I actually went out to the community, as I usually do, for solutions and brought people together and challenged us to work on real-life solutions. And so in that, I brought some leaders of our gangs in our community. I invited them to come sit with me on a Sunday. And they came into a room similar to this size, and I had everyone pull up a chair in a circle, and I asked them what was their biggest challenge to being a positive contributor to the city. And I really started with their concept of what is their vision for their lives and their family, and everyone wanted the same things as we all do. And so when I asked them about their challenges, and I told them my challenges to actually bring in new opportunity was safety, and I challenged them that if they could step up and work on having peace within our community, and I'll do my part to bring in new opportunities for them. And so that was a commitment. We saw crime drop 65%. We had the lowest level of homicides, which was 13 in the city's modern history. And literally, we didn't spend any more money in law enforcement. It was really the community taking a hand in determining our own future. And years later, we started a movement called Compton Empowered. We even brought the Bloods and the Crips together for this huge baseball game. We had thousands of people out with the sheriffs, and it was all safe, and had a beautiful time, and the sheriffs ate all the food, and it was just a great day in the city. And we're doing another one soon, but I learned so much from them, and it was just really about giving them what they need. We started out with life skills, then we did job training, and there are literally gentlemen that started out with us in the beginning that were just the standard gang member that left their life, and now they're earning $50 an hour being skilled and trained in the construction field, providing for their family. So it was really about how do we change these generations, and that's what we did.
I love that story. Thank you. I know part of that story is also about them saying they needed jobs, and you have a really compelling story about how you went out and got those jobs into the communities, and then how you helped people kind of fix their records so they could get them. Can you talk a little bit about that, and then we'll talk about the Chattanooga part of that?
Absolutely. Just identifying the obstacles and bringing the tools to overcome them. Records was a big issue, people having criminal records, and at the time, there was an initiative called Prop 47 on the California ballot, and so I challenged those people that were impacted to help talk to their family and friends about voting for this measure. And so it subsequently passed a couple of months later, and we were able to bring in teams of lawyers to our community at different times of the year to just do rapid free expungements. And because of that fresh start, people have been able to restore their lives and get a fresh start and be able to be a positive force in their community.